What's up, YouTube? Back with another video today. And I want to start a different series. I want to start something that a lot of people talk about often, and it's something that we want to see in the NBA. We want to see at the All-Star game. We want to see during the summertime. We want to see it, possibly during the season. Obviously, in games, it happens sometimes as well. But I want to start a one-on-one series. And in my one-on-one series, I'm just going to be bringing guys that are relatively at the same skill level or known to be at the same skill level and talk about where I place them and who I would have in the one-on-one. I want to know who you guys think you would have in the one-on-one and just see what you guys' heads is at when I talk about these people. So for the first one, the inaugural one-on-one series with this channel, I want to bring up and talk about Kyrie Irving and Damian Lillard. Now, both of them are labeled at 6'2", 195 pounds. We know how clutch both players are. We know how good both have been. We know they've both at their prime, at the best. And even right now, they could both be argued as two top 5 point guards in the league. On the season, Kyrie's averaging 25.8, 5 and 5.5. Dame's averaging 25, 4.5 and 7. Similar stats. Even at their absolute best, they've had similar stats. But in saying that, I don't know who wins this game. When I first think about it and I first wrap my head around it, I would initially believe it might just go one way, one or the other. But I've always known that both players are one-on-one guys. Both guys are really good at the same things. So it's really scary and it's really hard to think who could actually get the best of the other person. When it comes to different parts of their offensive and defensive one-on-one games, I would say it's really no big skill gap in anything. Finishing, you give it to Kyrie, obviously. But Dame isn't a bad finisher. Shooting, you could give it to Dame, but Kyrie isn't a bad finisher. Post up, you could give it to Kyrie, but Dame doesn't have a bad post game. Defense, you could give it to either or. They're both not the greatest defender. They both try a bit, but neither one is really that good at it. But they're not scrubs on defense. They're not cones. You still got to try to score on them. So it's really hard all around. They both can hit the toughest shots in the league. They're both really good at the same thing. So it'll be a really hard matchup for me to pick. But a gun to my head, my life depended on it. If I had to give it to one, I would probably go Kyrie. And here's why. Kyrie, to me, is the best one-on-one player that I've seen in the league since probably Kobe Bryant. He gets a bucket on anybody. He gets buckets on guys his height. He gets buckets on taller defenders. He was getting buckets on Kevin Durant in practice when he played with the Nets. And I always thought that Dame was a bit bigger than him. Dame just looked bigger than him on TV, but they say they're the same weight. Kyrie's 2 years younger than him. Kyrie might just have a little bit more. But it'll be a very close game. It'll be a very good game, very interesting game. As you can see, it's 6-6 on 2K. They're both neck and neck with one another. But this will be a great game, great matchup. I don't think anybody could have a wrong answer. It's no right answer. Obviously, people can be much better in one-on-ones anyway. But with two superstar level players, two all-star level players, two guys who are probably both going to be in the Hall of Fame, it can go either way. We're just now seeing what 2K believes would happen. And what 2K, I believe, would say would happen is that Dame would get the win, I believe. But Dame is 2 overalls higher than Kyrie, and I believe that's going to change very soon because Kyrie has been on an absolute tear. But it'll be a very exciting game, a game that a lot of people would want to tune in and watch. I know I would, and if I had to go at it with one of them, I would probably say I would go with Kyrie. his handle would probably be the difference maker. He could get open more than Dame, I believe. Dame does have that shot with that very deep, long ball, but Kyrie's handle would just be a little too much for me. But it can go either way. Out of 10 games, I would probably go 6-4 Kyrie. It's not like Dame's a slouch. It would be 6-4 Kyrie or 7-3 Kyrie. Either or, but Dame gets a few games. Kyrie gets a few games. And that's just what I believe. So I'll let 2K finish off the gameplay for y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching this vid. Thanks for watching. This will be a series I'll continue to be doing. Thank y'all once again. From my eyes to yours, I'm out.